We're here tonight for round 1 of the BTCC CCCC at Bathurst, or Panorama, which I've called Panorama. I think we're just coming in to stop check at the moment for this season. It is UK cars against UK versus USA cars, and I think, as I say, I think this is just a stop check. Because I don't think there's been qualifying, unless I've already missed it. Just have a quick look at the field. Hands are there trying the over-under. Paulie came straight back, and then Matty Cake's having a try-out fit. Start going on with Jenick and Luckman at the back, and Luckman has spun out. Fubs showing everyone a clean set of heels. Paulie now comfortably in second place. So for tonight's race, as I say, we're at Bathurst, 21 laps, tyres and mediums only. Just pull up the information. Mountain Panorama, time of day, 12 o'clock. Qualifying is starting now. Fubs out again in first, tyres and medium, tyre wears times 7, starting fuels at 80% and fuel consumption's at 7 times 7 with 21 laps. As I say, this season UK cars against American cars. So for the American cars you've got Fubs, Hansa, Jenick, TNT's not racing tonight. Neil's night, I don't believe he's here either. And then for UK, we've got Ali, Paul, Athens, Yuri's not racing, and Matty. So now we got it going. 10-minute qualifying. Fubs there on the way down the mountain. Hopefully negotiates the dipper on his outlap. Hansa, who's had a bit of a slip there, could be wrong. Matty Cake, Paulie fighting with that Jag, so we've got both of these in the Jag. And then we've got Jenick and the vet, also having a bit of trouble. Athens in the McLaren F1. This will be interesting to see how he gets this stopped going down to Forest Corner. Nicely done. Fubs just going through the chase. Down to Murray's Corner to start his flying lap. Oh! Let's not dwell on that. So Luckman there starting his lap. Through Hell Corner and onto the mountain straight he goes. Hands are now on his flying, and Fubs on another Just getting clear out the way as Matty Cake's there onto the mountain straight. With Paulie not far behind. Jennick there. Athens just over the line. In that McLaren F1. So Luckman on the way up to the cutting. Safely negotiates there. And is now on through the parks. And now also on the way up to the park. Watch Luckman go over the top. Into the dipper. And the S's. The Forest Elbow. Back onto the Conrad Straight. Hands up safely through Forest Corner. Matty Cake. Paulie now with Jennick firmly in that slipstream. We see Luckman just coming up to the chase. And as for this season, as I say, it's UK versus American cars. For each week you can pick your different car from within that manufacturer area. So Luckman's over the line with the 204 882. Hansa comes to the line with the 205 Matty Cake. 204.058, that's good enough for first. Jennick was at 203.436. Fubs is into the pits. Athens across the line with the 206. So at the moment we have Jennick leading out Matty Cake, with Luckman in third, Paulie in fourth, Hansa in fifth, Athens in sixth, and now Fubs on his out lap. Just over 5 minutes to go. Hello, Mew. How's it going, mate? So there we've got it. We've got Jennick now coming up into the parks. You can, mate. So Matty Cake's in second. Luckman now. Goes rather slowly through Forest Corner there. The Forest Elbow. Onto the Conrad Straight. With GR4, if you look in the information, there's a list of cars that are available. Each round is set by manufacturer area, so round 1 might be American, round 2 could be Asian, round 3 could be Europe, and so on. And you just pick any of those cars out of that list. So Luckman's there into the pits. Jennick there. Livery requirements. Number board on the car, and your racing number above your car. That's all I'm stipulating for this season. It could change because it's going to be put up to a vote tomorrow. So Matty Cake staying out for another lap, I think. No, he has pitted. So Athens now up into third place. Luckman in fourth, Hansa in fifth. Fubs now onto his flying lap. Because it's individual this season, I thought it'd be cruel to make everyone do deliveries. You may struggle with Marmite cars. Then, yeah, base colour, number board, put your number into racing items, you're done. That's all you got to worry about. But if you have a look on that list, I think there's about 6 Asian, 7 European, and obviously just the 3 American cars. That's all you got to do, mate. That's all you need to do. Matty cakes. All nicely held by Athens there. Through Forest Elbow. The Fubs now coming down the Conrad Straight. Up to the chase. They're coming down to Murray Corner. Gonna put a nice time in here by the look of it. Yep, a 2:01, so that's 6:89. So that's Fubs clearly in first place. Jenny at a Hell's Corner with just over a minute to go. Race all will be up tomorrow, hopefully. I have to get GR3 sorted today. About 16 faster than mine. And we've already... Oh, Matty Cakes has dropped out. Shame, because he was doing some flying laps. To the S's. Little bit of wall kissing. So the Mandingo come down to Forest Corner. Possibly, yeah. That's quali over. He's going quicker. Could be back up into third place. Monaco through the chase safely. Yeah, Matty Cake's back on track. Through Murray Corner. Can Luckman improve? We just wait and see. And he does, puts him up into third. Let's have a look. Hands are across the line. Got in front of Paulie. Jenik hasn't been able to improve. Luckman in third, Matty in fourth. Oh, and Athens got a slightly wrong coming out from the chase. And then Paulie across the line. Hands are doing donuts. So there's a qualifying over. As you can see, we've got 7 races tonight. No Lewis. Mew, as is clearly stated, he hasn't had enough practice and took the walk. But Fubs. So Jenny did manage to get a bit closer with the 2:02.704. Luckman there. I believe you, yeah, I believe you. It's a tough track. I love it but hate it at the same time. So Matty Cake in 4th, Athens in 5th, Hansa in 6th, Paulie in 7th. So just a quick reminder, tonight's race, 21 laps round Man Panorama, time of day is 12 o'clock, tyres choice mediums, so just mediums all the way. tyre wear times 7, fuel starting is 80%, fuel consumption times 7, and as I said, laps 21. Was you nagging me? Didn't notice. In fact, I need to... Panorama. Yeah, that's better. I'm always... Anyone asks a question, I'm no problem answering you. It's the teacher in me. Yeah, Panorama. So we just wait for everyone to get ready. And we'll get this... I wouldn't go that far. Wouldn't go that far at all. It's a shame we got no Timmy! I've missed saying that for a while. Did hear Hansa say it earlier and I was like, oh, it's a shame he's not in GR4. So here we go. 21 laps. Timmy! And the Lords of the Underground. So here we go. Rolling start as well. I didn't realise that. So agreed. Fubs, Jenik, Lupman, Matty Cake, Athens, Hansa, and Paulie. Paulie's starting right in the middle of the corner. So here we go. So we come down to Hell Corner. Fub safely round. Everyone safely round there. Matty Cake's already making the move on Lupman. Will Lupman be able to pull it back as they come into Quarry Corner? Quarry Bend. Everyone's still safely through. A little bit of wall contact by Matty Cakes. Lupman nearly followed him. So Athens sneaks in past him. And now Lupman coming under massive pressure from Hansa as they go up through the parks. And we have a Jag McLaren battle going on here between Matty Cakes and Athens. There's one thing about that McLaren, he's got some speed. Hansa going a little bit wide. Jenik just outside that slip. So through Forest Elbow we got Matty Cakes and Athens. Should see that McLaren closing up tightly now onto Matty Cake. Let's go down the Conrad Straight. Athens has a look. Safely through. And up to the chase. Managed to get it stopped. Hans has made the move and Lupman. Can we see where this happened? Obviously using the slipstream. Fubs start to pull up. So the battle of Corvettes at the front. Athens there. Matty Cake ready to swing back and get that place back. Quarry Bend. Cool. Why not? It's a car you're used to. Go for it. Into the cut-in. Athens making that McLaren. Right, and here they go up to Skyline. Through the dipper and now the S's. Down to Forest Corner. Now will Matty Cakes do the reverse on Athens for this one. Takes a lot to stop it, but the speed of it is amazing. And it looks like Luckman may have had some difficulties at some point. Hands are going along nicely in 5th. On the one track he hates, and Athens went too deep through the chase. And now he's got that Jack climbing on his back of a bumper. Hands are having a look as they come into Murray Corner. Across the line to stop lap 3. Poorly there, so after 2 laps, Fubs 1.7 seconds clear in the lead from Jenik in 2nd, who's got a 4.5 second gap on Athens. And we need to see what happened there. So me going through the grid, as always, I look through the grid and there's an overtake. It is. He's amazingly quick car. So here we go. Fubs in 1st, Jenik in 2nd, Athens in 3rd, with Hunter trying to get back into that slipstream. Matty in 5th. Oh, and Athens has lost it going through the dipper. Hands have put the brakes on to stop any kind, and he's allowed Matty Cakes to slip back through. A little bit of contact between Hansa and Matty through the Forest Corner. This is also working in favour of Mandingo, so allows him to close back up on it. So now we've got a 3-way tussle for 3rd. And Luckman, not a million miles away. Hands are firmly tucked in behind Matty Cakes to come up to the chase. Athens managed to get it stopped this time. And Hansa into the pits. Because as we all know, the pony is a thirsty beast. So that allowed Luckman back up into 5th place. Paulie in 6th now. Oh, poor Hansa going into the pits. Picked up a hefty penalty. And yeah, Fubs clear a little way on his own there. Jenik there in 2nd. Matty Cakes in 3rd. So again, with me going through the grid. I missed Matty Cakes make his manoeuvre on Athens. It's the problem with the penalties. You clip the wall going into the pits. Let's just See if I can see where that penalty. No. So we got Jenik in Athens. Athens really fighting with his car, but Matty Cake very low on fuel as they go through Forest Corner, and Luckman's dropped back as well. So there we go down the Conrad Straight, side by side. Athens is there through. Fubs has just put in another fastest lap. And Fubs is there into the pits. So with Jenik, both use the same amount of fuel. Athens and Matty Cake into the pits as well. But Luckman's been doing some fuel saving, so he can stay out for another lap. Paulie into the pits. Fubs coming out alongside Luckman. Hands are just coming out behind that McLaren of Athens with Matty Cake in 6th. Paulie in the pits in 7th. And there's no way Luckman will be able to hold Fubs up. Fubs on a clean rubber. Luckman's car, very light, not a great deal of fuel in it. And oh, into the cut in Athens lost it, and both of them trying to avoid it. And oh, should really Matty Cakes have taken that. Athens really having to fight with that car now. So after that bit of action, Matty Cakes picked up a little penalty. Hans has managed to burn some of his off through Forest Corner, firmly in that slipstream of Matty Cakes. Come down the Conrad Straight. Jenik's already made his way past Luckman, who I imagine will be pitting this time. To the chase. Nothing separating these three. Athens having to fight like no one's business, and there's Luckman into the pits with 0 fuel. So we obviously got the last few corners on just on vapours. And here we go to cross the line, start lap 6. And it's tied on as BTCC rules. You only have to get rid of your penalty before the finish line of the race. So the Quarry Bend CC. Come up to the cutting. So like someone's car's backfiring a little there. If I'd put in Benson, I'd say it was that McLaren. Oh, what bit of wall contact by Hansa there. Over Skyline. And into the dipper. Now the S's. C. Through Forest Elbow. No, Now with the grunt of the Stang, be able to keep that McLaren at bay. You saw the Jag couldn't do it. Hans is just out of the slip, so... And he has, and up to the chase. A little bit ragged by Hansa through there. Athens having a look on the inside. Drops back in. Maticate a little bit wide there. And now he's going to have these pair to close right up on him. Hands side by side with him through Hell Corner. Maticate having to slip in behind Hansa, so Hansa now up to third place. Maticake's looking to come straight back as they come to Quarry Bend. And Maticake's made it stick. Heading up towards the cutting now. Nothing separating these three. Through the cutting safely for all three of them, and now up onto the parks to climb to the top of the mountain. Nothing separating. Some Fobs 4 seconds clear. Jenik with a country mile lead. Into the Dipper. Onto the S's. Now Hansa is very close on Maticake to come to Forest Elbow. Back onto the Conrad Straight. Already third race distance already. And we have Lutman in 6th. With Paulie right behind him. See these get through the straight. Hansa has a look. Oh, serious contact with Maticate there. There I am getting a message about Sam, but it's go-karts on Tuesday. Paulie having a look at Lutman. Can we see what happened to them? Oh, Paulie just... Fob's clear in the lead. But Maticake's... Athens looking. Maticake shuts the door through Quarry Bend. Up to the cutting. Matty a little bit deep. Managed to get the door shut in time though. Hansa now close right up on Athens. This could be interesting as they finish going through the parks and up to Skyline. Into the Dipper. And the S's. All negotiate that safely. Oh, and Hansa has the masses off. Paulie had managed to get in front of Lutman, but he had a bit of trouble going through the S's. Just managed to... Athens looking to make the same move again. Matty shut the door. Up to the chase. Matty goes deep, which allows Athens to come round the outside of him, so Athens back into third place, 25 seconds behind Jenik second. And if we look at the Athens, the fastest lap of a 2:04. Hansa managed Jenik slowly race, going a second slower than Fubs in the lead. Look at that, Fubs 201, so 159, and when he came out the pits. So Jenik there in second. Athens through Quarry Bend. Matty Cakes in fourth. Paulie in fifth on the mountain straight with Luckman in sixth. And Hans are there in seventh. Very near. Matty Cakes through the parks and close right up on Athens. Twisty turny section is not the favoured area for the McLaren. Over the skyline and into the dipper. I think everyone's going to be Oh, Fubs has had a catastrophe going into the pits. Jenik 2 into the pits. Athens is okay for another lap. So Athens has been doing some fuel saving. Matty Cakes into the pits. Fubs on. Fubs coming out. Jenik out right behind Fubs after the problems in the pit. Athens round Hell Corner. Luckman coming across the line. I believe Luckman is doing some serious fuel saving. Paulie and Matty Cakes both in the pits. Hands are across the line, start lap 9. Fubs, Jenik not too far behind him at all. So head up through the parks. Now Jenik's got him in his sights, he's got something to race for. 11 laps to go. 11 and a half really. Through the dipper and onto the S's. Just outside that slipstream, but he is getting closer. Through Forest Elbow. A little bit of wall contact. Just led Fubs to open that lead back over to a second. Both of them in the Corvette, but it's obviously down to tuning. We have Athens in third place. We're going to be pitting this lap. Luckman in fifth. Matty Cakes in Luckman in fourth. Matty Cakes in fifth. Hans are in sixth. And with Paulie in seventh. Start lap 11. Athens now into the pits. Can Jenik, as they go along the mountain straight, do anything to try and catch up with Fubs? The Quarry Bend. Athens will come out just in front of Matty Cake, so they can continue their battle. But Hansa is lacking a little bit behind. It's amazing that small. They look like Fubs going over skyline, went a bit wide by the dust in the air. But Athens is in 11th. Jenik 2 in 11th. Luckman 12th. Paulie 13th. Went a bit wide by the dust in the air. Just allow. It does make a go. Just allow Jenny to get back closer. Much better line through Forest Elbow that time. But still. Lupman will have to pit this lap. Through the dipper and the S's. I think Hans has just settled down in no man's land. But Fubs again. Took nearly half a second out of Jenik on that straight. Lupman there in third place. And Athens managed to get some time, space between him and Matty Cake on that straight. So they Lupman into the pits. Half race distance. Not sure why there's blue flags. No reason at all for that. So they start mounting straight. Hansa comes out and Lupman has come out behind Hansa. Hansa maybe got 2 laps before he has to fuel again. Paulie there in 7th. Having a very lonely race. Fubs has not managed to pull away from Jenik at this point. But then we'll see as soon as we come onto the Conrad Straight. He obviously got his car set for a bit more speed. And he just opens out a half-second lap gap on that one straight as they head up towards the chase. As you have to remember, this league, it's a tuning league as well. Oh, and Athens now through Forest Elbow. With Matty Cake firmly in his prison pocket. But we know that Jag just hasn't got the pace of the McLaren. They're down Conrad Straight. Heading up towards the chase. It's more than I know, Mew. The early GT Sports, I had an understanding of it. I haven't got a clue with this one. So Matty Cake is putting his fastest lap of the race, 2:03. That may be because he had a bit of a slip. But yeah, Fubs now 2-second gap over Jenik and extending it. We have these pair fighting. Hansa possibly 2 laps before he needs to pit. As you've got to remember, the fuel's on time 7. Certainly going to cause, and when you've got a thirsty car like the Mustang. Matty Cake and Athens, they're having one hell of a battle. Jenik still not making any. And Matty Cake firmly behind Athens. They go over Skyline. Into the dipper. Through the S's. Athens a bit of sideways there. Through Forest Elbow and onto the Conrad Straight. It was the Conrad Straight. Lupman. Obviously not pushing. He knows. Hans is going to have to pit. Could be the condom straight. Should get a sponsor like Durex. And, oh! Can we see what happened? Fubs obviously had a bit of an oversteer. I would say coming out of Murray Corner. This has allowed Jenick to close right up on him. So now we've got some interest. This is the closest Jenick's been all race. So they head towards Skyline. And Hans are into the pits again. To the dipper. Yes, Hans are back in the pits. Through the S's. Fub's already starting to pull it out. Looking at it, Fub's tyres are in much better condition than Jenick's. So these pair will be coming into the pits, and look at that, after the Conrad straight. Be interested to see whether there are any penalties there. Not really sure what happened. Lupman there in 5th, Paulie in 6th. Hans are in 7th. He absolutely hates this track with a fiery vengeance. So after the pits, 0.6 of a second behind on lap 15 of 21. Not really sure, so what is it? 6 laps. Could they be going this to the end? It's hard to say. It's going to be touch and go. Paulie into the pits. This is no race of attrition. Pit crews are certainly earning the money in this race. Into the S's. I've been saying these in the wrong order. Then the dipper. Up to Forest Corner. Jenick needs to get a good out of this so he can get in that slipstream. And he may have just slipped out of it. And he has. Fubs again starts to pull it back out. So Athens there in 3rd, Lupman in 4th. So Maticag's been into the pits. Some new rubber. Lupman's okay for a couple more laps. I think Paulie will now. Although 6 laps, yeah, he should be able to. So as they head onto the mountain straight. I don't think these guys will get to the end there. We have the yo-yo effect. Head up to the cut-in. And into the parks. We've seen the yo-yo effect, Jenik, the twisty turny, the twisty technical parts. Manages to close up onto Fubs a little. Through the dipper. Into Forest Corner. Forest Elbow, I apologise. And onto the straight. And then Fubs says, see ya. Pulls a quarter of a second out on Jenik. A bit of Athens. No, I don't think they'll be caught. They've got 36 seconds to play around because Athens has got to come in this lap. So he should be okay to go to the end. Lutman will have to come in again. Matty Cakes might be okay. But that thirsty Mustang, I would imagine he'll need to be in again. Paulie will be fine. And again. Be wide by Fubs. Head up to the cut-in. To Athens into the pits. Into the parks. Got about half a tank. 3.5 laps to go. Unless they start to fuel save. Jenik's getting close. Through the dipper. On down to the Forest Corner. Forest Elbow. Get it wrong yet again. Fubs. Not pulling away as much now. And now he is. So we have Lutman in third, he'll have to come in the pits this lap. Matty Cakes in fourth. Athens in fifth. Hans are in sixth. Paulie into the cut-in. Can we see what happened there? Oh, Fubs went wide going into the chase. Which has allowed Jenik. Fubs got dirty tyres. Jenik firmly in that slipstream, so he's not going to be able to lose him on that section. As they head up to Quarry Bend. Lap 18 of 21. Through the cutting. Jenik went a little bit wide there. Lutman into the pits for his final time. Finish the parks and head to Skyline. Jenik's never been this close. So head towards Skyline. Into the S's. The dipper. A little bit ragged by Jenik there. Forest Elbow. Once tied to line by Jenik. But he's in that slipstream. He's going to drag Fubs along. Conrod straight. Head up towards the chase. And Fub's going into the pits early. So he's going for the undercut on Jennick as Jennick comes to start lap 19. We have Matty Cake in third. Athens in fourth. Luckman in fifth. Hans are not too far behind. Oh, Hans has had some damage. So Hans has obviously had a little bit of contact somewhere. And he was having a bit more there. Oh. And there we go. So we've got Jennick. 10-second lead over Fubs. Matty Cake's in third. Ooh, now will Matty Cake have enough fuel to get to the end? Cutting a bit of the grass on his way. Bit music to Athens' ears. Fubs out with the fresh rubber. Through the park and onto Skyline. Into the S's. And then onto the Dipper. And the Hands are back in the pits. Luckman there in fifth. Matty Cakes keeping that gap. Jennick just lost nearly a second now to Fubs with the only 9.5 second lead. Into the pits he's going to come. I almost thought he wasn't then. Oh no! It is a horrible pit to get into here, and that's going to play perfectly to Fubs. Jennick had the... yeah, poor Jennick. Just now lost out massively with a 5-second. Yes, Matty Cake's gonna have to come in the pits. With 2 laps to go. It's possible. 1.2 seconds behind. But you called the winner, Mew. Oh, Paulie's having to come in the pits as well. We got it wrong, Mew. We thought those two would be alright to the end. But time 7 is a massive fuel. I don't think there's anything Jennick can do now to catch Fubs. So we're on the penultimate lap. Matty Cake there in 4th place. Luckman in 5th. Hansa in 6th. Paulie there in 7th. And I would say it looks like Fubs is on cruise control for the win. Put some amazing work in. Don't get me wrong, I couldn't do that. I believe he is. Yeah, he's got a third of a tank. I think it should be okay. as long as he can keep it on track, and I hope that's not the curse. No problem. Yeah, we have Fobs in first, Jenik in second, Athens in third. We've just put his fastest lap in over 2:04.173. Matty Cake 12 seconds now behind Athens. Lupman. Looks like Lupman's putting a bit of a drive in himself now. Can he catch Matty Cakes? Hansel driving like he stole it. Paulie there in 7th. I think Lupman's took off all that fuel save and is now pushing it. Can he catch Matty Cake? Matty Cake looking a little bit ragged. Still just around that 4 seconds. Just check the front too. And there's Fubs across the line for the win. Superb victory there by Fubs. Well done, mate. Jenik with a pretty damn good ride in second. Athens just coming around Forest Corner. It looks like Matty Cake's had a bit of trouble. Lupman now. It's closing in through Forest Elbow. So Matty Cakes. Not sure what was happening with Matty Cakes there. I think he was trying to get rid of his penalty. Coming for the fight back at the chase. Has the inside. Oh, ghosting of cars. Matty Cakes is through. Matty Cakes has got 4th place back. The problem is he's got that penalty. And we have Athens coming across the line in 3rd. We have Lupman in 4th, Matty Cakes in 5th. Hands are coming down to Murray Corner for the final time. And across the line for 6th. There we have Paulie coming across the line to get a respectable 7th. So there we go, boys. Fubs with a win, Jenik in 2nd, Athens in 3rd, Lupman in 4th, Matty Cakes in 5th, Hansa in 6th, and Paulie in 7th. Bit fair to kill Fubs earlier on, so just a quick look at the results. So Jenik on the last lap snuck in and stole the fastest lap off Fubs, with Athens in 3rd, Lupman in 4th, Matty Cake in 5th, Hansa in 6th, and Paulie in 7th. Right guys, well, thank you all for watching. We're back next week and we are racing at Interlagos. 30 laps. Should be interesting. Well, I'm going to end the stream there. Thank you for watching. Give it a like. If you haven't already, give a subscribe. I know you have you. And I'm back tomorrow night, all being well, for a bit of farming challenge at No Man's Land with myself, Mr. C, Screechy, and old fat Tony, when no doubt he'll be whining about something or other. Could be anything. Could be anything. But he'll be there. Thanks again, guys. Look after yourselves, and I'll catch you next time. But yeah, any questions, just send me a DM and I'll answer them, mate. Not a problem in the world. Okay, mate. Have a good one. Bye-bye.